Welcome back to me playing Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Since last, I did the walk around Limsa, had talked to this guy quest, and then I found a story quest, so now we are going to start that. It is in the guy at the inn. So yeah, I just walked around, talked to people, give this, give that, cleaned up some quests in the city. I have a few more quests that I haven't done yet. Some are outside, so I didn't want to do them since maybe I'll walk past them on other quests. We'll see. We shall see. And I equipped the robe that I got from the Arcanist quest that I forgot to equip. So here we have Beidron. He wants me to help someone. Still in Limsa, Stavelina? Or would you fancy a trip outside the city walls? Yes, I would. I'd like you to visit the orchard every Summerford Farms. Ever heard of it? The owner, Stalwan, is an old mate of mine. Got himself a crew mostly of reformed pirate types, if you can believe that, and he has been trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. He mentioned in another and or two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. If you need direction, the place isn't hard to find. Just take the XIV gate to out of the city and follow the road northeast. Achievement things, okay, cool. XIV gate. I feel like that was the one down. We shall see. See, we shall. On to Summerford. Oh, I can go right there. Okay. We will go. It's not ready yet. Okay. But there was a little one that can bring me to the big one, right? Yes. Yes, it was. Getting some hangs of some things. So this is the certificate. Oh, it even says so. And I'll just pick up this one. Helps keeping the city bright. Okay, maybe just some things to do as I walk past things. Refill guttering street lamps. If I see him, I'll do it. Still getting pop-ups for these things. Okay. Boulevard Farms. This is where I'm going, and I have a quest here. That is a sheepish request. I kill sheep, maybe? Obtain slices of fresh lamb from the lambs. Okay. I need more. What that? Okay, for this. Be rude. Okay. Forgot what this icons means at some point. At some point. level 8 and got this Adel, which is a debuff, I think. Okay. I'm rocking a whole place. Oh, I need to attune to this crystal. Let's do that before I forget. There it is. And there we go. I don't know about this. Okay. Talk to his friend. Ah, you must be the adventurer Bardron. Promised to send along Sablina Nebheim, was it? You honor this. You honored his words, so that's a good start. I am Selwyn the old bastard, as Bardron likely describes me. And there is it. And this here is my humble orchard. A good number of the lads and lasses work came once for terrorized the high seas, and if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship did so many others. It was a sore wound into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Malweb's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers working in the field seemed fine enough. I miss my hair. Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of midlogs just never took to tending the soil. Unfortunately, the botanists I called to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul I could step in to help where it's needed. Alrighty. Remember to flip them. There's boots. Boots? Are there boots? Boots? There's boots. Alrighty. He wishes me to inspect equipment and thereby gauge my readiness. Equip your head, body, and legs and feet with gear from item level 5 or greater and speak to Selwyn. When this well covered, you won't feel guilty. Throw him into the sharks. Assuming don't have that. Gloves. Oh, I have upgraded weapon. Oh god. Not buttons I'm used to. The downgrade. That was in a hand. Okay. And I am now confident. Selwyn the owner has a task for a competent adventurer. That be me, yay? Good to hear, then I shall lay before you the story tale. You will have heard rumors of the abductions. Aye, citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsa as if plucked from the face of Heideland, boots and all, by an unseen hand. And what I got to do with Summerford Farms, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen, but it all seems a collection of right unsavory fellows with azure tattooed faces that's been creeping up to the edges of the field and spying on me. Yeah. Now, I doubt anyone would have joined and scrutinized by such savages at the best of times, but the farmers are convinced that they are kidnappers of rumor, come to follow their hides. Needless to say, they're besides themselves with worry, and the work suffering for it, which is a rare thing very last thing I need when my old crewmen are still getting used to the new jobs. 'Tis a struggle to get them to leave the farmhouse in the morning. That's it, as I say, we're coming. Would you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Good lass, sooner we get them away, the sooner the farm blooming. Look there. Be careful though, Nabham. As I say for sure what manner of miscreants they were dealing with here. They might be kidnappers. They might. Alrighty. Take oranges for him, okay? Tame some wilderness. Help someone tame some wilderness. Alrighty. Things for taming wilderness, I assume. Let's shuffle on compass and rocks, okay? Alrighty. Open with the farm. Such a good lass I am. Oh, these are the oranges. Okay. It's just didn't want to work down here and harvest it on oranges to see. I see how it is. Oh, someone get mad at me. They wanted them oranges for themselves, and I say nay. Nay, I say. But where do you want me to go? Still need a button for that one. Alrighty, there we go. There we have the lurkers. The masked creatures, men, thingies. That I assume is the one that scared me during the intro, Steve. But we shall see. Okay. I'm supposed to report to someone? The lurkers in the grotto? No. The lurkers investigates his the grotto. Show me the grotto. Up, down. Left, right. Like a hidden hair, is it? It is there. See? I was And that is where we read it. Alrighty. Ow. That was... You're a boogie. Boogie. Hello, stone monument. May I look at you? You're about to enter an instant battle. Instant battle only occur during certain quested missions. Take a moment to read the information to play an active help window before answering Call of Duty. You are above the maximum allowed level. Received. Okay. I am 9. It's 9. It's all good. I'm a bit worried now. But it's okay. I'll be fine.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide. I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone. Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not.
That is many teeth.
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked.
Hello, Mr. Teeth.
But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
We just stand here talking while he's running at us. That's confidence. I like it. Okay. It would help if I targeted him, apparently. Great, that is. Come on, give me my ruby. There we go. Ruby. Oh, sweat. Sweat. Ruby Ruin! And we're back. Okay. I think this is what I can use the debuff. Ooh, very clever. Now for 5 seconds and has much less cooldown, okay. Me and bogies. Why are you coming here, bogey? I'll deal with the ads. Oi, another one. I don't approve of that. Low level. I'll deal with the ads. Well, I didn't get my ruby. I'll deal with the ads.
Phew!
Gimme. It's like a Zelda moment.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal bearer.
That me?
I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Okay. Release the crystals.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Alrighty.
Awake again, are we?
Sorry.
Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back.
Gubu.
I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion, piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether?
You tell her.
I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure.
Sorry, I don't. She said I
Well,
don't.
well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation.
Yes, please do. Tell me things.
In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, Under the light of the crystal.
Deals unexpected damage with opponents of 200. Ether flow 2. Sleep. A lot of new things. Okay, go back to the dude and all the other smaller dudes. Alrighty. I have another coach. That is perfectly fine. That is a purple quest. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? There I have a thing. That is the thing that I now have. Got my emotes. Keybinds I work on. Macros are maybe some points. I'll find him again at needs time. Well, my traveler. No, thank you. So, riding services, movement, travel thingy. Not mounts, because mounts is what you have, and then there. Whatever. I did things with things. You are welcome. I picked things, or I smashed rocks. Who knows? I got your oranges. Here you go. You are most welcome. I got orange juice. Nice. Now. Nabhem! Right, I'm glad to see you have safely returned. My lads were all gabbing about here on what sounded like 7 hells breaking loose in the grotto. I feared I might have sent you to your death. If you were in the middle of that commotion, I hope you yielded something of interest. I'd hate to think you'd risk your life for naught. I did. I did indeed. A blade pulled from the back of a creature you slew in the cave, eh? I always such a knife would be part of my any seafaring's man's kit. I'm starting to think that these ruffians are pirates, come to lure my farmhands back to the life of plunder. Chances are they didn't take it kindly to your appearance on their doorstep and set a maddened gobtube on you. Aye, the pirates have been adding to the numbers of late. I best warn the lads and lasses in my employ to be on guard against their schemes. You met someone else in the grotto. A woman with a strange contraption. Ah, you should... She's been a Nimsa for a good while now. Her studies of the ether often brings her to Summerford, so her presence in the grotto is hardly unusual. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant you, but she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. You may take my word for that. Where trust should be lacking in those yeomen of mine who have yet to see who relinquished their pirate pasts. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of buccaneers may have proved too strong to resist. Yeah, my thanks, Nabhem. If it weren't for the efforts of stalwart adventurers like yourself, this farm would be in far worse state than it is. You just keep lending your talent to those in need, eh? Help bring Limsa to the brighter future she deserves. It's up and on, his hard hands are nowhere to be found. The sea slobbering sovereign and his lot never around when there's work to be done. I'd sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done, but then their rapscallions would never learn. And Ranum let them know that Selwyn would like a word, and don't take no for an answer. Aye aye, do you need more oranges? kill things for him. Okay. Cull things for him. Okay, okay. Are you someone? No. Are you someone? No. Oi! Work! I have my hands full with lifting this mug. Yeah. Go to work. Where is someone who needs to get to work? And why are you sitting in the bushes? Eh? Eh? How much the walk on enough to stomach? Yeah, it's still on your breath. It wasn't just a guess. Why should work? Tell them something? Is the answer right or wrong? So but that's okay. Stop. There you are. Let me get up. Why just sitting here eating oranges? Damn right. Oh, okay. You just assaulted me and walked up. That's okay. 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 Now I remove things that cull things that mess up his. How do I dodge like otherwise? Okay. I need to figure out how I roll away. I'm assuming that's the thing I need to do. You don't eat oranges. You know, take oranges. Yada yada. Yada yada yada. I gathered all your folk. Well, let's see what ye has to say to me. I removed them birds to destroy your oranges. You gather them, but rest assured the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt where such ones belong. The one who assaulted me. Yeah. Time. I need to check on some things. Pains me to say this, but all the Gillen will caught by loyalty. There are some like you who can be trusted, but there are others. Until now, I've had no choice but to rely on the Charlan Sovereign, even though I am fully aware that he's been doing shady deals behind my back. More than once I've heard tell of imposters trading with goblins. Wouldn't be the least surprised that if that were happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished. That's it, Sovereign. I want you to finally confront the bastard for me. Okay. I'm sure there is wrongdoing afoot. Be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. Yes, sir. Where is he? There he is. And I can do my next Arcanist quest as well. Maybe get new gear. Bell. I don't know what I get. Something. So I'm assuming the purple quest was before our blue quest appeared. Waiting to spawn of some sort. Mm-hmm. How do you have circles? There you are, you doubtful lad. Bloody hell, someone to strap without a paddle. I doubted him. What's this now? Stolbert sent you for the oranges, huh? So the old bug had known all this time. What does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody adventure types, right? Go rescue mates from those double-dealing goblins. They're just over yonder by the bonfire. Yeah, I felt there was something when I ran through some of them. Hey, Dick. Oh, you won. If you haven't come, my doo-doo would have been cooked. Alright, yeah, if you so say. Someone sent you. Ah, he flew out of here. Kevin couldn't do that himself. We go. Fate, they're called fate. Bells are ringing. You saved the mates, and for that I owe you. Suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up your mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I have no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you this sack cause I like to cut you a jib. Take it to Ussin. Send him my regards. And there you go. You couldn't even go down there. You little scallywaggin scubneer. Scubneer. Like that. There is a friend for you. A friend for you. What do you want me to do? Talk to someone? Reveal things in the place. Remove threats. What have we here? A delivery from Summerwood Farms. And as scheduled. It's the first time for everything. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. But the only things not here are the bagmen. And I don't miss them one bit. That's Stolen's payment in full. With you, still rich him. Where am I? What am I supposed to say? Cool. Alrighty. So I just handed in that and it wants me to bring payment back. Yeah. And I somehow touched that. Fixed some keybinds. See how I like that. And now we're on it again. Kind of wants that bar, hoping I get soon, because a few of these buttons are supposed to be on a different bar. Supposed to. What is it me want? Me want to click that. This one I still can't fully remember. These are the two ones I need to figure out. I think that one's supposed to be there. We'll see. Somewhere around past this, because you know why not? This stuff I have to pull that one down. This one. Oh, this one is supposed to be that. Never mind. Okay, learning as we go here. Oh, I have a thingy. Thingy is something. Might have been able to put. So I have that crystal. Didn't think of it. No bother now. So dude, I got the gill from the delivery. What say you to me? Back in one piece. How did you face? Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Looks like it was all forward. All right. So I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not helped out more for 7. I was even willing to overlook the scamming of the top, but to sell us a short favor of those good-forsaken goblins. You do well to mind yourself around the 2 guild cheat. If you leave his own mates for dead, there's no telling what he'll do to you. I want that. Yes. And now you give me the next story quest. 6 fields. Blast! At this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we've had black roam. Just a bit could send us stalks. Oh, stalks, Soren! I bet Rwanda knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard. Perhaps I might. But perhaps I want to do my Arcanist quest. Or perhaps I'll just wait a tidbit. What do you want? Apples and short supply. Liver a high potion. I have one. What do I have liver? Oh, of course, got it. Give it somewhere. There? Yeah. Okay. Pick it if I walk past, I guess. Carbuncle. So pretty. So pretty. I'm wondering if I get different ones for different things. Or if this one can do different. That Glukin's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black room. But if you did pick some from the cockpit, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled by the orchards that dwell there. Once you've 3 bushels worth, take 1 black room to Fellas till the rest he'll know what to do. Well then, height. Can hand this in on the way. Give the people that need some high potion. You are so very welcome. Hello, don't eat me. Just walking past, huh? Need to go on top of that one. Okay, okay. Let's see that way. Okay, okay. That is an ominous sound. Could be torches or it could be stones rolling. They look like they will attack if we move closer. Shall we land? Yep, okay. We land. I got a thing. Resurrection! Whee! Okay. They have this icon. They attack on sight. They're not passive. Don't mind me. Oh, you didn't want me to take that one, did you? That's okay. Don't mind me. I'll be able to roll. I feel like rolling is a normal thing. I don't think I picked 3. But clearly I picked 2, so that's just on me. Ah. It's not rocks or torches, it was them walking with their hoof hooves. Hi, don't mind me. Just walking past. In a speedy manner. Level 90? How many levels are there? I know nothing. I got gear, didn't I? Should I get into this? Hey. Oi! What's that up? Intelligence. Totally know what I'm doing here. Totally know what I'm doing here. Item the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. Well, there you have some fertilizer. But a bit of this black rum, or change that. If I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black rum is not for the weak of will, nor for the weak of stomach, eh? Oh, don't tell me. Garkant and Rotherwind neglected to mention where the black rum come from. Well, surely you've figured it out on your own from the Florian stench that comes from the Orosh layer of all places. Well, why dwell on who misled whom about what? What matter is what your efforts have brought to us in the Black Loam. And we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. Head with strength, or bracelet with intellect. Braces. Not much changed, but who gives? Confounded pirates, they know nothing of tilling, only killing. Stealing our shovels and melt forges into axes. Of all things. The biting of the hand that feeds them, the mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs the lesson of obedience myself. I hadn't sworn to Selwyn that I would not fight no more. So I needed to bring back our farm tools and make sure those dogs reap what they've sown. Well, surely I shall for thee. There we go. Hello. I feel like I should be able to roll. Rolling seems logical to me. Hey, why are you coming over here? Okay. No. Come on. Never mind. Hello. And back to you we go. I wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Same. Good to see those tools back in serviceable condition, which will be more than we can save us Fairbairn when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Bite him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. Couldn't kill us if he... Westrel won't work. But if he consorts with cut purses that take our tools away, he crossed the line. Stelvin ought to know what sort of scalawag he's dealing with. Take word back to him, would you? Surely I would. See, I have Strife now. I can move so much better when Strife and not turn. Yeah, you say that, Mandragora. Feel it! I have 2 of these now. How do I spend them? Should pay attention to some stuff. Pirates making off with your tools. Valdi did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Seven thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't get unpunished. Go unpunished. New book. I'll take a new book, thank you very much. And I'll equip a new book, thank you very much. I've come to expect a great deal from you, lass, and you've never once let me down. Yet, what I'd ask you goes beyond aught I've asked it for. Would you hear my plea, all the same? It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with that scoundrel servant by now, as I am. Well, the scheming Scarp Grace is at it again. Since that letter came from him, he's been sulking about the manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off, with nary a word to anyone. I'm grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when last I had words of him, he didn't look defiant so much as haunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose, I suppose. He reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. I've hard to find him and try ask would know at the Earthgate. She was the last one to see it. Dare say they would tell you where he was headed. Nothing passes through his gates except my notice. I saw the roster and the rebels out of a Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago. Told them I rather shriveled than sip whatever he had picked in their brains. So we are now going... Okay. Okay. Yes we are, guess we are, guess we are. Is this level 9 and level 14? I haven't even done my Arcanist quest. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Down? Yes, no. I'll go down if this up. We don't do that. Okay. That's perfectly fine. And I just expect it to be down. Ooh, that's pretty. What is it? An enemy, because it's pretty. What say you? Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done. Come and take lads out for drink, only to lead straight up into bloody trap. Of course, I've learned to step ahead of all seven, so I was ready. But the others weren't. You've got to help them. Of course I got to. It's what I'm here for. Yeah. I'm going towards the pretty. See what the pretty are. It's enemies. But they are pretty. I will not kill them unless I have to. I am here to save you! I have saved you. I am here to save you. You have been saved. Level sync is in effect. That is perfectly fine by me. A true knave, you betray even yourself, servant. Ow! Oh. We were prepared to upload the matters of your deception on the condition that you proved within suitable recruitments. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt unpaid. If you are the ones who betray the serpent Reavers twice, you will not do so a third time. Covering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Unless wretch, your life is all you have left. A worthless sword it be, we shall take it. Oh, 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 oh. No, don't be mean. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul that may wake to life. Oh no. Ah, no. Yeah. Hi. Of course I'm going to defeat the golem. I'm going to do that one because I don't know how it works and I like it. Ruby, 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 Ruby! There we go, Ruby. Go, Ruby! And point, and super ruin. And jump, and almost super ruin. And boink, and schmuck. That's ether flow, and that uses ether flow. And the full limit charging. Maybe. That golem could be vanquished. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. No, I am not an ordinary adventurer. Are you? Ah, that snake slithered away. I am only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Oh, I'm gonna pass out again. It's so embarrassing. Those spirits do not belong to any sort of Lominian factions. Whom do they serve? The beast tribes, surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincide with all too nearly with the recent surge of Shigan kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 helpers if that should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But yet all is speculation. Must needs find evidence. We're getting story now. The seas continues to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes more unlike itself. Louis Sox foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet, though time may be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Shaidolan ring more true. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see ether. Yet now that I do, I begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Shyland seem commonplace. Hey for you, have you come for the festivities? Today's the Mulsum's official Make the Great Hole in the Sea is training ground. Join in the celebrations. Wait, it is summoned in the ether flow. But whence does it emanate? This grotto, perhaps? We met there. We so did. What have we here? Can you walk? Don't mind me just passing out, you know. Why? Did I? Regrettably, no. He eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your extensions. Are you suitably recovered? Seven Errors apprised me of all that transpired. Does it can't shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by that golem of all things? A golem is a mindless automaton. Inert save that when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, though arcane are at its weapons. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of Shagan. As to the purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first I must escort Server back to his place of employment. I dare say still one will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word for him of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. He told me to you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Ishod. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the ether in the hope that it might offer some clue as to a predicament. I say I owe you my life, but that won't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead long. This is a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make things worse by me running away. Take me to Summerford Farms. I'll face the consequences. Good on you. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Forgive me. Mayhaps we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshalled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell. Okie dokie. Wrong way. like zones that have no quests in them. Feel better like that. Gonna be tricky. Wait! Alright, Carbuncle, come hither. Repairs. Hope I get notified if I need it. Ah, lo, I knew you'd return. You stole I delivered 7 a bit ago. Tells of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, the lot of them sporting the same haunted expression. It's me who's blamed for that. It ain't the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Shag and 7 hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're naught but fishbacks flunkies. As pirates they're much for laws, but there's things we won't do. We've got a code, see, but the Reavers never followed a word of it. A few years back they started snatching law-abiding Lumians. I'd only just taken off my oath when I captained Bentony to his new Shigan masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name and found myself a new home. Summerford Farms. Trouble is secrets don't stay secret for long around here, and word soon spread all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead. My freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. I was too busy soiling myself. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear them talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at last. And how you tried to give your life to save theirs. But that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that. I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more. You'll have no arguments for me? Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I hope yours guides you back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. I'll always be in your debt. I owe you a debt too. You've not let me down. Thank you. Can I ask you one more favour? Badron, what's happened from start to finish? And he's one of the people I know who the Yellow Jackets listen to. Reckon I've asked all I can possibly of you for now. This restores MP, so I'm just gonna put it there, I guess. Okay. No, didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Walk past them, I'll do it. Something to hand in that I've done? I guess so. Unless, you know, they know where to be found. It's not you. No, it's not you. Level 70! Oh lord. I am blind, I guess. Okay. Then we go to Barladon. Great with names, I'll tell you. Great. Bloody hells, lives in the farm and quiet. Oh, I pictured it. But you needn't worry yourself over young Slevin. The Yellow Jackets hands out their punishments in a good... It's a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willing to communicate the lad's sentence to Anglin and Ehol and Callaghan. That is, I'm only jesting with you. Now, it sounds like me like you've done everything I've still been asked for, and you're more just to be generous, find a fee in the process. As for your reward, well, she's a lonely lady, that's strong when she mine. And I fancy keeping a company for a spell. With 3 room on board. Venturing is a trying business after all. In rooms! Not that you need a much for lying around, but with all your leaves you'll be doing. Oh, did I mention I'm putting your name down for leaves? Our guild rolls a manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk would pay to try and avoid an honest day's labour. Okay. And it's all above board because you're wondering. We're careful to stay out of the Admiral's light in the unlike some pirates I could mention. I'll tell you if it turns out you ought to do with them kidnappings. Mayhap that's what Limsa needs though. When Ruff sees something we have. But we have time to sulk. I'll have time to sulk when you will rest. Till then, enjoy the hospitality. Recommendation list is not available. Display list of duties currently available in your area. Okay. Okay. Blue quests. I'm supposed to do blue quests. Offer deep introduction in the world of level quests. Okay. Battlecraft leaves, tradecraft leaves, love leaves. Do things somewhere. Okay. Okay. How do you fare? Well then, I've got an idea what it might be at Nest. If you're a visited Woad Whisper Canyon, then you must be up. You've likely seen the lads and lasses out there using all cargo the cliff up the face and labour that. Okay. Pick up the odd jobs. Track down the head of the operations block by the name of Wakerit. And be sure to put your work down as a task or 2. Alrighty. But since we are here, we shall go take Arcanist quest. Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall. See if we find more things that needs lighting on the way. Hello. That's my improvement. Next lesson. Cannot from Santot. Blah blah blah. Follow something. Wild jackals. Strategy is more than simply flicking ruin all over the novice you once were. Instead of the field question, reflect upon that. Instead of wanting the other approaches, consider an assault with the ruin, tandem, and other attacks from your carbuncle. When timed. Okay. buildings! I mean... What do I mean? Decimate things? It's not right either, that's it. Does not. Does not one bit. Tactical planning. So that is up there, and that's there. Alrighty. I gotcha. What about this? Way away. Alright. Here we go. I'm stuck jumping. Getting anywhere. What do I call my little petling? Feels like an Eevee. Or Vulpix. Volby? Eevepix? Eevepix. Eevepix is as a placeholder at least. Eevepix! Like it, like it. The tell things as well at one point. More than likely. More than likelihood. Hello! Urban Sanctuary, thank you citizen, welcome to the Skylift. Look at that bloody cliff. One blast of fiery hell from that huge dragon was all it took. Cargo still needs to get through though, so this mess of wood pulley was our solution. Well, one of them at least. The gods were kind and they ain't, so about a dozen more workers to hand me grown list headaches. Okay. Glad to see you again. A wagon driver just returned with the right bloody hurry, screamed about monstrosity sprang. Seems the gutless bastard tossed it over the side. Whatever he pays for the cargo is his to keep. After all, I don't really know what else is lurking inside the plant. I also find etherite in Swift pouch, so the journey should be worth your while. Well done. Helping hand keep his fish fresh. Okay. Unless to assist her Maglub crab woes. Okay. Okay. Spam the buttons in this game, okay? gonna be interesting. There you go, I guess. Heave pigs. Kill jackals. Kill them. Apparently it's something that was totally on purpose. Totally. Okay. Oh, okay. I did that apparently. Where be roastlings then? Somewhere else. Okay. A good summary in it. Away. What am I looking for here? Keeping it fresh. Defeat what for it? Oh, but they're so pretty. I want to ride a chocobo. things. My golly. Until it's like a roam using the busted nest and slay the busted that approach. Alrighty. Swift perch. Alrighty. Am I going there, am I? No. Yes. Yes. Fresh lamb? Invalid. Rotting meat. Yeah. No, but I didn't need to run into another one. That was unnecessary. Wow, I'm doing poorly. It's okay, I guess. That is okay, I guess. I'm not enjoying this fate. Rosling! So we're not going and looting them. No, go away. I am not interested. Not interested. I will attune to you. Greetings, lass. My name is Amelia. I'm in charge of assigning local level quests here at Birch. She sent you. Okay, dokie. Take a look at our tasks. Crabs is a task. Okay. I have a duty. I have a duty for crabs. I have a duty with guild leaves. Okay. Has Nimia herself forsaken in a desolate land? I thought there were risks in gambling the entire fortune on a crop of millicorn. At least I expected seeing something. Is that my millicorn seedling? Oh, joyous day. It may seem paltry beginning, but the yields of this was actually a variety of crop. You evidently noticed that Swift lacks certain, shall we say, vital energy? You, madam, seem pitched to burst with vim and vigor. Want help? Of course, I can help. Needs to resist another part of the something. Okay. Not that cool. Freyloaf. Freyloaf. You their adventure. I cast your eye towards. Does this light not seem uncommonly weak? I cannot possibly be bright enough to guide the ship sailing in the bay. Would march over the light and investigate, but I am duty bound to remain at my post. Will you do me the favour of visiting the beacon and see what aught has befallen the lighthouse keeper? Green wants the duties. Lies. La 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 la, nice. I'm just allowed to enter. Oh no. Cool. I did tune right. I did. Very well. Oh, you are pretty. Hope I can loot you, not kill you. Okay, and I just needed to see my hair again. Main hand. Nice. I know it. But that's okay. Okay, we are now heading here. Maybe we will do some breeding along the way. Don't attack me. I'm just stealing your eggs. Go away. No. Where's the baby? There it is. Interesting. Just gonna steal your egg. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Yeah, that's to be like that. Okay. That will do it. Is there an egg here, mayhaps? That I might take from them? Them. That was a you and them. I'm gonna take it while you roost. Don't, you know, it looks like you're making more, so I'll just take this one. Attracted. Rude. Then breathing time's over. Had to go there. What's demanded? Okay, since you're, you know, standing around while Shanpa just attack you. Ah, I see how it is now. I get to ether flow. I use an ether flow. I'm so clever. I understand this all the ways. Yeah, Sarah Yellow Jacket sent you here. Me light Credim has it. Well, of course it bloody has. The bomb that fuels my furnace is a buggered off, you see. If I don't get the beacon fixed up back soon, there'll be trouble in the water. If you know, I just know you're the messenger lass, but I can tell you, venture in when I see one. I'm going to need you to chase down that bomb and bring it back, with a claw that you ripped from the smouldering corpse. Take this iron brace here, set it down in the middle of the flock. Someone in the scarecrow, get a nice fire going. The bomb will go off soon. Watch your eyebrows! Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. How we do it. Aye, aye, aye. Ooh. Just keeps the ruby. Oh, good to know. Destination. Bracer and ironing a bracer. That is a scarecrow, if I ever did see one. Doesn't look like it scares the dodos, though. Wait, interact. I sense hostility! Deliver the bomb. Deliver the bomb! That was less than I expected it to be. Oh, all you need to do is take a run my bomb, bring me the little one. Ah, you got the Asher bastard. Once I put this little firecracker in the furnace, it should keep running for a while. I had myself a bit of a look while it was gone, and Limley uncaught me. If the furnace wasn't all bent and broken, small wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched things up as best as I could, but I ain't no smitty. You might have to leave that chat with a yellow jacket friend. I'll have him pass the word back to someone in IMSA. Okay, there's one. Just couldn't see it. There, I can see it. Zoom in to see all the things. Oh, they're pretty. My furnace damages it. Well, I should write it up to the relevant reports, but these repairs must needs be effected without delay. Seems I have another favor to ask you. Take yourself straight to the Armorer's Guild and explain the situation to Forge Master. Right? Not sure if you have seen my strategies that are reading story and job and important quests, but not side quests. I just do. The story I'm here for. And I have this completionist brain, so I need to do everything, but that's not important too. me to know all the deets of blue quests, story quests, job quests, all those things will be talked more about. No, quiet. Upper? Looks like up-ish, because I am lower. But I'm gonna go hand in my job quest. I don't remember if... I feel like you get new at like 10, 15, 20, 25, but it might have been 10, 20. I might have reached the gauge for the next one since I am level 16. As my carbuncle is, and as I am here. And also we can see here. If I continue this streak of being very over-leveled, assuming I will with all the buffs and all the things, I'm gonna get a second job so I can alternate leveling. Welcome back! How did it feel to conquer such ferocious foes? Let us ride the wave of triumph onto a more dangerous challenge. The next training exercise will have you accompanying Faustia in her inspections. The experience will afford you the opportunity to witness firsthand the practical application of Arcanum. Don't worry. She will floor me with further details. On the another floor, she will give me details. Whatever. Down. There down? There is it down! Ah, golly. There you are. Can I target you? I can target you. Very cool. Very cool. There you are on the lower floor. Give me details. A timely appearance as expected. Shall I proceed directly to the job at hand? I have been tasked with examining the wares of Goblin Peddler. My agent suspects these beastmen merchants are dealing in forbidden goods as such. The inspection has 60% chance of inviting physical violence. I have prepared a strategy to respond to this possible shift in hostilities, but there is an important precognition you should be made aware before we discuss the finer details. Though I am considered gifted with the formation of tactics, I lack the reflexes and coordination necessary to employ many of those self-same strategies in the field of battle. Pray keep this factor in mind and adjust your perceptions accordingly. Measure the goblins. Offer battle. You are to execute combat pattern 1345, otherwise known as Stagland Focus Fire. You and your carbuncle will concentrate the attacks on a single foe, and one by one the enemy will wither under the combined onslaught. Possible victory 95%. 1-1-1-1-1. Reports place hidden peddlers in the vicinity of Cookpot in the middle of Lanicea. I will depart immediately. Seek me out when you arrive. Well, if that isn't clear, then I do not know what clear is. No, I'm just gonna hand in some of the quests that's cluttering my viewpoint. Let's play. When I do them, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's handing. Street lights. Bollocks. We are. Oi. We are. Upper decks. Maybe? We'll try. We're going to up it. And then we'll see. Doodly, that is good, I think. Wasn't it here? No. Didn't the map say here? Map. Just, it's green. I expected it to be an arrow, but okay. This is fine, this is fine. The it inside? Is it round? Round and over again. There you are. The furnace and the brewer's beacon is repairs. By God's beds, I just sent someone out to tinker with that not week past. Maybe the bomb has trapped in there was the torch too volatile. I'll have an artisan visit the lighthouse and pay special attention to reinforcing the casting in that furnace. Your worker is done. Okay. I don't need a downgrade. I'll say gold then. What say you to talking to taking some work off people? We've got a great arc of warship to build and could suddenly use an extra hand for any number of tasks. Your first job, I need you to run the dismissal of a dude and the head shipwrecked. We forge most of the ship's bits and pieces here in the Armorer's Guild, but the actual construction takes place in the docks found in the south. That's also where you'll find the main offices. The dry docks is one of Limsa's most important districts, at least as far as I'm concerned. And I'm sure you'll not regret it tuning yourself in the area's etherite. If you have no confidence in your sense of direction, you'd best there to make use of chocobo porters. First floor of the Mizzenland, in case you were wondering. To choose to make the trek on your own 2 feet, leave the city through the Tempest Gate and follow the road south. May the navigator guide your steps. And I'll just simply a profitable task for an interested adventurer. Side quest, click, 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 see what happens along the road. Along the road. Right. Get my way out of here. I will trust my direction. Like I should concentrate. On my last score. I do think that. So I'm gonna do that. Then I can get a new job when I overlevel too much. I'm gonna finish all the Arcanist quests and then do story quests. I wager. Was to touch the crystal and I no need to run up when I can forge up. Oh, they have a different icon. Ooh. Is there a duty on them? Say what? Yes, it is. Next time. Read it as cute catchling. Which might be rude. But really, it's certain satanity. Works as well as me. My house. Can't figure out if it's a bird or what it is. But now I'm here. Level sync. Surely will. am Fosse of Melvan Gate. You are to seize all transactions and surrender your goods for inspection. Nasty sneaky pigs, goblins, spits, and upland noise of Abiron. Like his Abiron. Hey! Come back here. Predictably aggressive response. Very well, Sabrina. Remember what we discussed. Take them on one at a time. One, then one, then one. Up too soon. I didn't do the job. Nicely done. Adaptation, improvisation. I might have been observing our beloved guildmaster himself in action. This was the perfect example of how strategy given for a given task should be tailored to the abilities of the assassin. In other words, before you begin formulating your tactics, it's necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. On that note, there is another question I would ask you. When it comes to improving the probable course of strategy, do you consider it more effective to concentrate on playing on your strength or shoring up your weaknesses? Woohoo, again a response as the guildmaster once did. One must revise the probability of your potential to attain greatness to 97%. You are one to keep an eye on, that much is certain. But to return to the subject of battle plans, your calculation must include an accurate assessment of your available techniques and their relative effectiveness. This requires you to be critically aware of your own limits, the limits of your allies, and the characteristics of your enemies. I'll leave that covers everything for today. Please return to the guild and make your report to Mistress Trublagulum until next we meet. I shall abide here until the Yellowjacks arrive to take the peddlers into custody. My strategies will keep me company. 80 seconds still. Okay, I'll hand this in then, since I'm in the vicinity. Twenty-eight seconds still. Okay. Rats in the wolf. Now I go to upper decks and south. No, I hand it in. And then upper decks and south. Unless I get a new one, which I assume I do since I'm level 17 now. But it might be 20. We will find out and learn. Could have taken that shot, but I didn't. Let's say that I'm still like trying to learn the city, so I'm not porting unless I have to use the lift because that's just so time consuming. We will just pray that as the reasoning right now. Back from the fields, with a summary, I was contacted with a summary of the events. It seems you are treated to a lecture of knowing thyself. That particular lesson is ordinarily taught only to intermediate practitioners. Without a sufficient store of combat experience from which to draw, it's difficult to fully appreciate the profundity of such a seemingly simple truth. Nevertheless, I feel confident that you will soon be ready for more. Ambitious assignment. Keep to your studies and maintain the razor edge of your mind. One last thing. Considering the dedication you have shown towards the discipline, I have decided to make you leave to explore the teachings offered of other guilds. I would suggest, however, that you first master the science of Arcanima. The strategic training you have received here will serve you well, no matter what path you eventually choose to walk. Return to me when your reason tells me. Is that right? Vitality, intelligence, mind directed. Three, 4, 2, 3. I'll go with gloves then. Then I will equip gloves. Yay! I have a new one. Assuming that's a 15? Yeah, it is. You seem tired. Are you sleeping properly? One's reasoning can suffer without sufficient rest and recuperate. Should you deem yourself fit for duty, pray make your way down to the practice floor. Foresee, I requested you accompany her on another official inspection. There is, however, a requirement. She will let me know. Okay. I was beginning to think I'd miscalculated. Thank you for coming. I will soon be boarding a trading vessel suspected of smuggling. All merchant ships makes use of Limsa's ports are subject to inspection by gate SSs. It's a routine I perform daily. In the case of smugglers, however, there is a 75% probability of encountering resistance. Thus, I would appreciate your company during this assignment. It's now that we must discuss the requirement of which you were informed. I have full confidence in your martial experience. It is imperative that you first acquire the ability to summon Topaz Carbuncle. Such knowledge will be released to contingent on your acceptance of this duty. Very good. The arcane entity given from the Topaz geometry will further expand our offensive capabilities. With such an ally at your command, even the harshest of enemies will falter before you. Indeed, we could not conduct these dangerous spot inspections without its support. Please return to Mistress to inform her of her participation. I will join you once you have completed some final adjustments on my tacticals. Tactical. You have agreed to accompany the force here. I shall gladly instruct you in the use of Topaz Carbuncle. Pray do not hesitate to employ this entity in combat should the inspection turn sour. So now I think Eve Pix has a new gemstone. So I have 2. Can I use them alternately? But this button. Very good, very good. Oh, I have an itch. The merchants, the mercenaries are here to assist with the inspection. Both are all hands when it comes to escorting during more dangerous duties. Well met. My spells are at your disposal. This won't be the first time we're expecting trouble, but as long as we follow the Force's tactics and keep a clear head, we'll come through just fine. The Morning Star is preparing to dock in the airport. We'll meet our first challenge. However, before we board the vessel, it is almost certainly that the merchant ships side a thug or two to accost us of the pier. Probability 98%. The crew wish to avoid attacking us on deck, you see. That will all trumpet their criminal intentions to the world. Now once we do manage to clear the rails, we'll face a deck crowder with armoured sailors. For a small party such as ours, the most effective strategy will be to incapacitate the individual force as swiftly as possible. 1, 1, 1, 1. Each opponent we down is one less weapon raised against us. It's imperative that we do not allow ourselves to become tangled in multiple drawn-out skirmishes. This will be all noble. I call this stratagem hammerfall. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation. Let's regroup. Okay. Oh, I can learn professions as well. Not bad. So, middle up. Why not? Why not just, you know? I have the up ability, opportunities, capability, up ability. Why not just? Why not just? Oh, don't be. Let us be about our task. Inform the statement at the pier that we are ready to conduct our inspection. Should violence be offered, you are to execute stratagem hammerfall. Do not forget your tactics about the shield and your weapon. Shield and weapon, you say. Attune to crystal. Up from Scribbitib. It's the aid of an able-bodied adventurer. And that's called like Cats and Dogs, and let's see what it is. Lightning. I can use Ruby right after. That is cool. Like cats and dogs is completed. You're with fine folks from the gate. Ah, I knew that'd be trouble. Oh. Oi. This is not for me. Well, then I'm certainly glad to see you can handle yourself. We'll find the landing boat just down here at the end of the ramp. I'll hand report what comes next, though. Are they even here expecting the whiz? Why are we being mad at me for nothing? Waiting. I'm all synced up. Or if I'm above. Deftly handled. Once again, a reminder of our guild master. Thanks to your efficient response, we were able to commence this inspection earlier than I had calculated. We shall board the merchant vessel out in the bay. If you would take the rudder, the Morning Star awaits. I have just gone to skipping names. They are too tricky. They are too tricky. And some regards. Hello, Morning Star, I assume. Since the welcoming party was that the pair failed to deter us, I expect with a probability of 85% that our arrival will incite further belligerence. Our objective, however, is not to trade blows, but to gain access to the holds, and it may behoove us to employ stratagem. The aim of our occupants is to buy time so the suspect goods may be tossed into the ocean. I do not intend to give them that time. We will bull our way towards the cargo hold as quickly as we can. It is a tragic fraught with risk, but one that your presence makes possible. Shall we begin? That way. That way. That way. I am Foreseer. By the authority of the gate, I request that you surrender your goods for assessment. Well, now your timing couldn't be worse, lass. The old doors are all rusted up, you see. Bloody thing won't open. You better come back another day after we've fixed the hinges. I will see the cargo now. Any vessel entering port of Limsa is bound by law to submit a routine inspection. Feel like I've seen them before. And the law is it, lads, I reckon it's time for our guests have themselves a little accident. Pitch him over the side. One at a time. One at a time. Who am I attacking now? I do not even know. This one. Okay, I see it. I see an arrow. I need to move in the boss action. You can see when they die. When they fall in combat, I mean. Not ideal. Strategy. Rusted display? A multiple display. Now we can finally get access to the cargo. Why do I feel like more battle? Oh! What if we hear then? One of the witch admiral lapdogs scampering about my ship. Ooh, pretty axe. You're just like your mistress, always sticking your nose in where it ain't invited. Not on the book. No, it can't be. I recognize me pretty face, did ya? But you were caught. Excellent. Oh. There, are you hurt? Can you stand? Stay back. Stay away from me. See if please come down. What are your orders? I've had enough of your whimpering, and I'm certainly enough of these bloody books. It's clear they aren't learning anything from them. What's here? Reckon it's time we got a different kind of lesson. Oh, poor lass. So she painted, we must withdraw? Well then quickly back to the boat, we will carry the Forcia. Okay. Yeah, that's right, just stick back your mistress, your worthy cares. So that was an interesting cargo they had. Yeah. And return to the Gilded Reportimist Trenchbull. She's called Trenchbull now. It just happened. And if you know who Trenchbull is, you're a cool laugh. And if you don't, you got a fun book to read. You have another one. You have a lot ones. You have a lot ones. Can I use this too? No. Okay. Return we shall. I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna do it this time. I did it this time. Trenchbull! It's good to see you well. Gusvin sent word ahead of your travels. Unfortunate an events, but considering the infamous blackhead you faced, you might have that much worse. Have you heard of the pirate Dozmugbu? He was exiled from Limsa some years ago, but appears he has chosen to defy the Admiral's orders, and once more he dares lay a hand on the Foreseer. The poor lass must have been terrified. If I'd have known Dosmarga was aboard that ship, I never would have assigned her that duty. The assassin may require some time to recover. For Kilar, that man is a nightmare made flesh. Though her physical wounds will soon mend, there is little we can do to solve the hurt in her mind. Are you concerned? Angry mayhap? Harness that energy. Channel it into your training. I predict we shall be needing your skills again before long. Put the material. Put in them. I don't know what that is, but you can. And it has many pluses. Can I compare what I have now? Yes. Also have pluses. Maybe. I don't know. I have plus on everything I have. I feel like that's the thing. Whatever. I feel like it's a long time since I got a cow. I don't know. I have not been. Last one seed. Runi, I am good. Upper decks. Off to castle, wasn't it? Yes. After castle? It's really after castle? After castle, not. Two less letters, but still. Trade. Okay, okay. Don't remember what it's for, but it's for something. A duty. Which I'm assuming is like a hum. Which is a word I can remember from other games. And other Final Fantasy games. There were hunts. These have the same icon. Might just not show on my list, but Take it. Ooh. There is a plus quest there. So many more quests. That quest! I need you to track down a guard who has abandoned his duties. Okay. Well, that's good hiding. You know, soothe the tempers on. Who were this? I write coachman. Something in his duty. Ah, the one he's supposed to meet. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Hello. The command soothe does not exist. Wow. Now he wants to go back to the duties, I expect. And his duties are soothed. Soothed. Okay. Need to figure out how that works at some point. At one point. As it grows late of time. I think I'm just going to run down there and let that be it for this as well. Get there. Travel point. I'm assuming that's what I do. I get like the fast chocobo routes. So I'm gonna tune to this and then I will start episode 3 with this quest. Thanks for watching. See you another day.